Hey guys, welcome back to Zakari Hikari. My name is Zach, and here we talk about everything related to conscious manifestation, higher consciousness, Neville Goddard, the law of assumption, all that good stuff. So today I wanted to hop on with you guys because I have been where you are, okay? I've gone through this journey. I've been speaking with a lot of you, and I've just, my heart goes out to so many of you who have been on this journey going from coach to coach, reading, guru to guru, going from Neville, Joseph Murphy, going around in circles, and all under this illusion that you have to reprogram your subconscious mind. And you see it on Reddit, you see it on the internet, you see people who say if you reprogram your subconscious mind, then, everything is hunky-dory, okay? Now, I'm not going to disagree with the concept of reprogramming your subconscious mind, but there's a reason why it works, and there's a reason why you see so many people who go through this and they do all this work to reprogram their subconscious mind, and then their awareness will be dragged back to who they were being before again, and then they lose everything that they manifested, right? Because this fundamental concept that you need to reprogram your subconscious mind it's a flawed premise. It's saying that there's something outside of you, that there's something that is not connected to you, something separate from you that you need to reprogram and, fight against and tackle and subdue to the ground and choke it. And then finally you will wake up one day and magically be that new person. Okay. I don't agree with that. And quite frankly, there's a much easier way, but there's a way that a lot of people don't really want to talk about. And it's a way that a lot of coaches don't want to necessarily teach. I don't know if it's because it just means that, they can't keep you in their little ecosystem and have you coming back for more. I had a client the other day. She was working with the same coach for 4 years. 4 years. Like that, to me, that just seems, if you're doing something and you're on this journey and you're speaking with someone for 4 years to get this knowledge that is not that's insane to me. It should not take more than 1 to 3 sessions. I mean, sometimes people, they come back and they need a little bit of hand holding to go through it. But guys, there's only one self-concept. I am. I am is the only self-concept that you will ever need. If you're going to the top level of your levels of consciousness or whatever you want to call it, if you're going from that space of I am, knowing that everything is coming out of you, you are creating the time. You are creating the difficulties. You are creating the distance. You are creating everything. When you go to that one self-concept that you are everything, that you are at the center of your own individualized point of consciousness, that is when everything changes. Because then from that point, you can choose, knowing that you are I am, knowing that you are the one self-concept, knowing that you're making a decision from moment to moment to moment, then you can choose from moment to moment who you are being. Now, the whole thing about reprogramming the subconscious, look, I'm not gonna to lie and say it's a completely false premise. People can do it. They can go into the illusion that they've reprogrammed their subconscious mind. But I'm trying to tell you, when you put that outside of you, you're going to continually find things that are wrong with you. All this process is doing is looking at, what is a subconscious mind? It's just what you've been assuming below the light of consciousness, below your own awareness. You're not aware of what you've been thinking up until this point. I speak to people, and within a minute, we uncover, okay, what have you actually been thinking about your life, about love, about whatever your situation is up until this point? Oh, okay, so you felt this because your parents did this, or you felt this because this happened to you back then. And oftentimes people will say, well, I've gone through it and I've already, made my peace with it. And I understand that my mom, couldn't be there for me because she had to work through, all these hours to support us. And I, mentally I forgive it and I understand it and I let it go. But it's not about that, guys. It's about where your awareness has been going since that time. It's not about making peace with it and trying to understand it on a mental level. It's about energetically, I guess you could say, or fundamentally or in consciousness, just understanding, bringing to the light of consciousness what you've actually been assuming about yourself, what you've actually been assuming about yourself in relation to others up until this point, and then going to your one and only self-concept of I am, and then choosing who you are, knowing that you have the power to choosing who you've been because you know that you exist in all timelines, all past, presents, and futures right now. You go to that one place of power and then you choose again. you just choose again. You say, okay, well, I've had this past and this happened to me. Yeah, great, that happened to you, but so did every other past at the same time, because they're all existing in this one energetic potential of this one moment of now. And through your conscious focus and awareness, you're the one who draws that into your 3D experience by collapsing the quantum wave of time and space and bringing that to your attention. And when you had a past memory, you're the one who's dragging that along and saying, well, this happened to me back then, and now it's happening now. If you haven't seen my video on time is not linear, go watch that. Seriously, you are the one who's creating the time. You are the one who's creating the difficulties. You're the one who's creating all of it. You've always been creating since the moment you came into this body on this earth, and you will be creating it forevermore. Okay, whatever you want to believe in, there's all different, different teachers have different theories on what happens, but what we do know is that your point of consciousness is eternal. It is an unlimited, eternal being. You are always going to be in this one center point of individualized consciousness from now until forever. And you've now come to the point of getting this knowledge to understand how you can consciously start focusing and directing your attention on who you're choosing to be. What does it mean to choose to be? You literally go to your I am consciousness. I am all there is. I am everything. I am, I am, I am. And then choosing who you are from that place of power, knowing who you are. And if you're saying, well, how do I get to the I am? Guys, fucking contemplate it for 5 seconds. Like, sit with yourself daily for 5-10 minutes a day. You actually have to sit there and understand this knowledge. Everyone talks about that. All the teachers talk about literally the need to sit there and contemplate and understand and grasp this knowledge on a deeper level. You're not just going to sit there and hear one thing one time or one lecture from Neville Goddard and then you're just going to automatically buy the pearl of great price. That's why Neville talks about the need to go through experientially and prove it to yourself. Right? Like, that's how this works. You need to learn, and then you need to, learn and then execute, I guess, be a doer of the word, not a hearer, but you're always doing the word. You're always choosing where your awareness is going. Either you're choosing or something out there is choosing for you. Someone out there is choosing for you. Some circumstance, some inner feeling inside of you, which is also a condition or circumstance. Some inner thought within you is choosing. Your subconscious programming is choosing, or you're making the conscious decision from the one and only self-concept that ever matters, your I am. That is the only self-concept that you truly need to get to. If you're going to talk about reprogramming the subconscious mind, go to your I am always. And then from that place of power, choose who you are. Choose what memory you've decided to have. I don't care if the memory happened 5 seconds ago, 5 minutes ago, a millisecond ago, 5 years ago. It doesn't matter. Because there's one mind, the law of one. You're thinking into this one mind through your focused conscious awareness. But you exist in all energetic potentials right now, in both past, present, and what we define as the future. But it's not a linear experience. It's the horizontal experience of right now choosing from moment to moment, who am I going to be? And then we put on the conditions and limitations of things such as time. It's taking time. I haven't heard from this person in so much time. I got injured and it's taking so much time. I was joking around with one of my client friends and with my previous situation. I'm already healed. I'm already fine. I'm already going around. I'm literally, I'm not just saying this, literally, I was able to go into the moment of understanding that I was one who's creating the time. And I was giving myself that time in a sense because I needed my 3D mind to be able to wrap its mind around it and make it almost easier to get there. That's why you can say something like, I am getting better and better every day. Every day I was giving myself time to let my mind wrap itself around the fact that I was getting better. And now poof, when I finally just gave up and said, you know what? No, I'm already healed now. Poof. Like I can't make this stuff up, guys. Like, you need to go to your I am and choose again and again and again. Stop watching coaches who are trying to sell you these different little techniques that are going to change your life overnight, or you're going to put some fucking moon water under your pillow, or pray to, like, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is who you are choosing to be from moment to moment to moment, past, present, future, in all time, because it's all you, and you are choosing from the only self-concept of I am. Go to your I am, choose from there. Go to your I am. Choose what life you're deciding to live right now. Choose the version of your SP. Choose the version of the job that you want to live. Choose the amount of money that you want to make. Choose where you want to live. Choose the amount of rent you want to pay. Choose, 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 choose. And then be it. Just be it by saying, I am that now. I am that I am. And I am choosing to be that right now because I know that I am reality. I am my reality. There's no reality outside of my own focused, conscious awareness on it. That is how manifestation, bringing the unseen into the seen, works. That is it. It really does not get much simpler than that, guys. I know there's I give people a break. Coaches are learning too, right? Coaches, they understand this stuff. They hop on, they think they get it, they start teaching it, and then I miraculously, and this is not a knock on anybody because we're all leveling up together, but I'll get coaches that I started me in my journey and they come in and we all level up together. Because it's a journey for everybody who's on this journey to get to that certain point of I am. You remember, you remember, then you forget, you remember, forget, and then you remember until you stop forgetting. And that's the ultimate goal, is to get to the point where you stop forgetting. And what does that mean? It means you finally buy the pearl of great price from Neville Goddard and understand that you are everything. You are I am. Who are you? Who is your I am? What are you I aming right now? Like, that's literally, what story are you telling? Are you telling the story of past limitations and dramas and all this trauma that you went through, and that's why you can't have what you have now? Or are you telling the story of being unlimited and knowing that you exist in all realities and all energetic potentials right now? And through your focused awareness from that being, from knowing that your I am. And again, if you haven't seen my levels of consciousness video, go check it out. I'll link it at the end of this video. Go to the top level of I am, knowing I and the Father are one. But the Father, consciousness, God, all that is greater than I am. But I am one with that Father. Wherever a part of God must be, or wherever a part of God is, all of God must be. It's all you. I can't, I promise you, it's all you, all the people you're experiencing. They're all showing up the way that you're assuming them to be, and you're assuming yourself to be. And your self-concept from your I am is dictating your entire life. But it doesn't mean you have to go in and reprogram this subconscious mind and fight it. And there's going to be a lot of coaches out there who are going to say that that's, absolute. They're going to fight me on that. They're going to try to sell you on their limitations because it keeps you stuck in this ecosystem. It keeps you buying and this is not a knock on anybody. I can't make this clear enough because there are a lot of well-intentioned coaches out there, but they keep you coming back needing more and more and more and more and more, when all you have to do is realize that it's a moment-to-moment decision of who you are deciding to be. From that I am, now and now and now and now, and the only self-concept that you ever need is I am. I am is the ultimate and is the only self-concept. If you're going to talk about reprogramming your subconscious mind, let's talk about reprogramming ourselves to know that we are that I am. I am that I am. Okay? Guys, I love, again, I'm so grateful to all of you. I have been just having a blast, and I've been seeing the growth, and everyone's at different levels, and everyone is coming with their different, problems, or they're 3D focused of past events, and different levels of understanding and different years of studying this and understanding this. And you guys are just so grateful. And I am so grateful to be connected with all of you. If you do want to work with me, if you do want me to help you just kind of uncover where your awareness has been, guys, it really should not take more than 3 sessions maximum. But like, seriously, all I'm going to do is just look at you, find out where your awareness has been, bring it to the light of consciousness, and then choose again based on what it is that you're trying to draw into or create or see in your reality, and why it's not here yet. And it's really not that hard, I promise you. Okay? So I love you guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Again, I just am so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful for this experience, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right? Love you guys.